Hi, thanks so much for joining me. Hi, Mouse. Thanks so much for joining me. Come on over. Okay, today we're going to do a little art journaling in Midori A6. I'm going to show you a couple little things in my A5. A little partner. Make sure you can be good over here and you got a spot. I'm Tammy Inman. This is A Peach Life. And let's get started. So I have a couple little stickers I got that I want to go ahead and add in. I have a little thought for it. Let's see. Yes. I have a little Gilmore Girls sticker I got. So I want to use that in a page here that I'm creating. Last time I art journaled, which I'll link it in case you haven't watched, we did a little tiny bit of talking about Gilmore Girls. Okay, I forgot I put this in here. Okay, so we have a little bit set up already. This. Well, I have that one, so I don't know if I'll use that one. Okay, well, I think I'll save this one for like a little Christmassy and maybe use the books and like the little houses, the little Lennox Village houses for like the town maybe. Okay, all right, change of plan. I have a couple of pages I have kind of preset over here to work on. The other pages, this is slowly coming along. Oh, and I have this. So in our last one, I added this window that I really loved, just like the greenery and everything from it. And then I remembered I had this, so I think I'm going to add that on here right now. Now, my sticker paper is just matte paper. You guys do ask me about this a lot, and it is just from Amazon. It is called Online Labels. That's it, and it's matte paper, matte sticker paper, 8.5 by 11. Nothing special at all. I think I want to cover that up. Okay, that's what I use. I like it because of just like the matteness, the thinness. It's not like extra special or anything. It's nice. It's the same sticker paper I use for everything, even in my Etsy shop. I've shared this before. It's a simple matte sticker paper. I use the exact same thing in there that I use on my items. I like that I can write on it. I like that it doesn't have shine. I like that I can keep the price down when utilizing it, because a lot of my stickers or the things I print have a lot of ink, and you know, printer ink is always kind of pricey. And so let me just show you. And so I have my mousy cat picture that I watercolor painted. That's on my Etsy shop. I have it both horizontal and vertical, so you could see like the whole painting picture. So I made those into stickers. Same with like my little New York cat, and it's both directions. And my little Monet cat, which is a Monet painting that I painted, which is obviously nowhere even in the same realm, but so fun to paint. And then, do I have this one? Yeah, I have them both directions. And these are in my Etsy shop. I think these ones and some others are getting ready to post. I think I have them posting next week. But Mousy Cat and some other things. So just know, if you do get anything from my Etsy shop. It is just my matte sticker paper, very simple. It says that in the description. And I'm not like a sticker shop. I just add my stickers and things there for you guys. I know some of you ask and would like to utilize the same things. Also, the little mousy cat, she's on her own in the little stickers on my Etsy. I just try to add some little cuteness, random cuteness for you guys. Okay, so I'm thinking I should add the little houses. I feel like that goes with the Gilmore Girl feel. Last time I talked to you guys about it, and there was a few of you who had watched and had some good little info. And I love that you guys shared that with me. I was still on the fence, like, am I gonna watch? Am I not? I typically like to watch either like history type stuff or real life type events, or I watch a lot of my husband's shows with him that are, I don't know, like Chicago PD and Blue Bloods and all these sort of military type shows or action packed. And then I like to watch a lot of documentaries. So watching Gilmore Girls is very different. I would say for my shows that I like to watch that are, like, have multiple seasons, I love The Crown. I've watched The Crown all the way through 3 times. Sometimes when I'm working on projects, I'll put it back on, or when I'm sick. So I love The Crown. We also watched recently, what is that, Gilded Age? Oh, that was so good. It has 3 seasons, and they're getting ready to start filming another season. So we're current on that show. That's typically like the stuff I'll watch. A little true crime, not just like any story though. A lot of it is like a little too creepy and stuff for me, but I do have certain ones that I really like to like deep dive into the cases. And I really love to watch like statement analysis videos and word detection, and I really love the like deeper dive into everything. Well, this didn't peel off quite as wonderful, and I'm out of my glue sticks, which usually adheres this down so much better. So I may have to go back in later, and yeah, I think I'm just going to loosely attach that down so I can go back in later with my glue stick and really get a really good, for it to adhere down. And then I thought the books would be cute. Okay, so Gilmore Girls, I watch different YouTubes, and I feel like I love to watch ones with gardens and see what people are doing, because I'm always working on my garden and making changes. And I love when people share and show around their garden, which I need to do an update, but I have just not been working quite as diligent in my garden as I typically always do. This last year, I will get out there and work really hard for a few days, but your garden, you really need to like maintain it, be out there with it daily, or at least several days a week. So my garden has not gotten the love it has. So when I do go out there, my goodness, I have so much work on my plate. Okay, I feel like this is really cute for this. So when I watch those different things, or small towns, see what's going on for like the fall season or Christmas season, everybody tends to bring up Gilmore Girls. So that is what got me started. Besides Netflix relaunched all the seasons, I just thought, well, I want to see what all this buzz is. What is it about this show that so many people love? So don't come after me too badly in the comments. I do like it. As of right now, I do still think I'm going to complete the show. I will say season 2 is better than season 1. I'm halfway, 3/4 of the way through season 2. And I love the mom. I even enjoyed the dad. Not the mom, not Lorelai. Let me really correct that. I think Lorelai might be my least favorite character. Okay, there's no might be. She definitely is. Suki, love. I kind of shared all this with you guys already. Love Rory's grandma. Why can't I think of her name all of a sudden? I even enjoy the grandpa more this season. I like Kirk in the town also. I like Rory's friend, Luke. I like Luke. I wish Luke was just not so grouchy. Hi, Mouse. We got a little Mouse here. You want to sit down, Mouse? Mousie's here with us. Mousie's real name is Pixie Marie. We call her Mousie because she's like a little mousy. Hi, honey. We also call her Bug because she's like a little bit of a bug. When she doesn't want your attention, she does not want it. And when she wants your attention, you must drop everything for her. Hence the Bug. Because it's usually not at the time you have to give it. And she could be a little bit of a bug. Okay, so I am enjoying the show more sometimes than others. Okay, let's see if you want to stay there, Mouse. Let's scoot this a little. Okay. And I share this so many times, but just in case you're new and watching, I like to try and split. These like thicker cardstock type papers. It makes all the difference in my art journals. They used to be 2 to 3 times thicker because I wouldn't do that, and I'd put everything in just as it was. This has made a humongous difference. So, okay, so there's my little bit about Gilmore Girls. I have a photo, so I'm going to save that. Kind of watching. Should I save it? Should I put something there? Should I put like a little Gilmore Girl quote? What should we do, Mouse? I think people say like, oh, the show's just like really smart for some people, and definitely not how I would share the show. I would, it's just, I feel like Lorelai talks in all these one-liners, and some of them are good, but it's a lot. It's a lot of one-liners, and I feel like it could be better if there's like a little bit less of them. Like she can't speak anything for the most part without a one-liner. Okay. But there are some of them were pretty good, pretty funny this season. Oh, let me share with you. So Jess, Luke's nephew who came to stay with him. So I'm not sure if you guys are aware. I don't know if you guys watch This Is Us. I end up watching all the seasons because my niece and my cousin were watching, and they wanted me to get on board and watch with them. So I did. And Jack on the show, which Jack is just so dreamy if you watch This Is Us. So Jack on the show is Jess, the character Jess in Gilmore Girls, a young Jack, which his name's like Milo something. Anyways, I just love him on This Is Us. That was such a great show. So if you're looking for something that has a lot of seasons, that definitely has a lot of seasons. Okay. I like this here, like the little ticket. So I'm debating, do I want to put a little picture that I've taken of the TV where I'm watching Gilmore Girls? I feel like I've invested so much. I'm just going to keep going because I'm hoping, well, I don't know what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping to love it more, which I slowly have. Oh, okay. So let me share this with you guys. My little niece, Bunny, I think Bunny's like 13 or is going to be 13. Anyways, she watched the show This Is Us with like her mom and her sister that's older. And she's so funny. I asked her like, oh, who's your favorite character? Like, who do you like? Who do you think's like, and I thought she was going to pick, I can't think of his name all of a sudden, but the blonde guy who plays Green Arrow. No, she picked Jack. And I was like, what? Really? Jack is your character? So I messaged her the other day and I was like, hey, did you know, have you watched Gilmore Girls? Do you know Jack? A young Jack is in Gilmore Girls. And I was like, you should definitely watch just for that. And she writes back. She's the one who reads tons and tons and tons of books. And she writes back, yeah, it's a little slow for me. I was just like, wow. Wow, okay. I mean, maybe because it was text, so that's all she kind of gave me. I would love to know more. I can also add this and put a cute maybe Gilmore Girl saying here or leave room for my photo, but these guys are kind of cute. I kind of like that. I think I'm going to cut them out. Okay. And I said, yes, but it's worth it just for a young Jack. And apparently she doesn't think so. She's like, I like the feel of the fall that it does. Okay, one more thing. I feel like the little opening song and that's really cute, but it kind of fakes you out a little. It's not exactly how the show is. They make it seem super warm and cozy and fallish, but that's really not the color of the show. Anyways, I'm hanging in there. I'm watching it. So many of my other things are not on hiatus, but still have to film another season. And people just love the Gilmore Girls so much. So I just think maybe if I watched it all those years ago, I would out the gate love it more. But I will say midway season 2 in general is better. Midway is better. I love that they brought the Lorelai's mom more into the show. I just absolutely love her so much, and she's just so cute. Okay, so that's cute. Let's leave that. So I know I share with you guys a lot that sometimes I do a page. I'm going to put a tiny bit just in case. That's what I keep there. I don't always finish a page all at once. I may come back and throw a few pieces in. I have a video for you guys that I did in my A5 Midori. That's in my Hobonichi cover. And let me show you. So this is the page. So I have a little speeded up version of this video for you guys. And in it, I kind of go back through and add things to pages that are in progress or things that I'm working on still, or just something that I feel would be cute added to these pages. Now again, I'm out of my glue sticks, and the glue sticks are so good in the art journals because you don't get those little edgy corners that stick up. So I have an order out, and as soon as I get those, I'm going to go back in with my glue stick. This is from a little art festival we had just the other weekend, and I bought something from one of the little art booths, and this was her card that she would put in. Oh, there's Tommy. Mouse is gone. Tommy has arrived. And so I have this. This is, I've shared this maybe before. My mom did about a handful of days or so right after her brain surgery she had at the beginning of the year. And my friend Robin sent me this book. It's like a puzzle book, and each little sticker is numbered, and then you got to find that number on a separate paper, and then you got to put that sticker in the right spot over here. So I thought it would be something good to kind of do with her to see how she was doing. And I love this, but I felt like if I put it in a frame and I put it up in my space, it would definitely be too much for me to see daily. Like, it would be difficult because my mom ended up passing in March. And but it's something that I want to keep. And I'm just trying to think how I want to keep and put that in here. I think I would like, this guy is not part of it. He doesn't have a little thing. So I think I want to take him out. Same with this guy. He's not part of it. This really had given me so much hope, thinking she was going to do okay. And she was doing so great, but unfortunately, it was the type of tumor that she had. Okay, Tommy, how are you, little buddy? How are you, little partner? Let's do where we curve around the top of these. Maybe that's how we can incorporate these. How's it going, love bug, Tom? So I just thought I wanted to get this in here before anything happened. I keep kind of moving it around. I think I'm gonna kind of go like that. I want this background color because it reminds me of the page in the book. And I have a little video of her doing this, and I was gonna share it, just so cute, but I just didn't. It was just like, wait, oh, I don't want to crease it down the middle. Okay, I think this is going to be so cute to put in here. And then I wrote that. So I will just attach it to, I'm just going to lightly put everything kind of here again until I get my glue sticks. Let me know. I feel like when I say a Sunday video, I just feel like it's not nearly people it goes out to somehow, if that makes sense. Let me know if, as of right now, I'm still sticking with it. But if there's a day of the week that is just better, that most people tend to really watch, even though I share different times of the week, and some weeks I post more videos, and other weeks I just do my one. But there's always guaranteed that one for you guys. And I just kind of wondering if, wow, that Tommy just squeezes in. If there's a one day a week that is just better for most. And as of right now, I don't want to be switching my date and stuff around. I'm just kind of throwing that out there with you guys. I like this. I maybe will put a little picture of my mom when she was making this. It's coming up on like the time of year when we just had the best, most wonderful time together this fall and holiday season. It's been an interesting little journey, that's for sure. The journey with, you know, navigating the whole process of everything, of what happened to the loss and all of that. Hi, little Tommy. And then also the little loss of my Yippee, my cat, Yippee. I can't even tell you guys how much I love that guy so much. He was the one who would be outside with Monk a lot. He was the one who was my neighbor's cat who decided he's going to come and live with me and left them and came over. I mean, it's so funny. I didn't realize that he just never went back home anymore until running into my neighbor one day saying something. And she's like, I haven't seen him in like 2 years. And he would sleep in my garage, and he had a cozy little basket. And the funny thing is I'd send her pictures sometimes like of him cozy in the basket, like, hope it's okay. And come to find out, he'd never been going home and stuff anymore. He just, when he hurt his leg, he came to me and needed help, and just so many things. Him and I had really just bonded through the time. And then slowly he was outdoors. Then he would, every night they would sleep in the garage in their cute little baskets with their bed, and they have either air or heat going or the fans, whatever they needed. And then Yip slowly started changing where he wanted to come in and was getting older. He was just exceptional. I mean, all my cats are wonderful, but this guy, we just had like a little love and bond. And I lost him he passed like a week or so after my mom. So talk about a little rough time. And I feel like maybe that's why I hadn't been in my garden as much. Who knows? Because he was my guy, him and Monk, but he was really the one who spent most of the time in the garden with me everywhere I went. So sometimes being out there just doesn't feel the same. But Monk, he's so wonderful. He loves when I come out. And Monk also has been Monk was also the neighbor's cat who came to live with me. I'm going to have to share the story with you guys about Monk. He had a little rough life. Poor little guy. Okay. I think that's coming along. Maybe that's it. The date she created. A little something to write there. Maybe I just leave it real simple. Can you guys hear Tom? Wow. Tom, we hear you, buddy. We hear you. We'll see. I sort of like this piece. All right. Well, let me know if you enjoy the art journal videos or any part if you liked. I never know exactly. I never know pretty much at all what I'm going to talk to you guys about. But I always find something for sure to talk to you guys about. But I do have to share the little story of Monk. It's a little sad, but it ends up wonderful. Okay, another little video when I have time. I know I had asked you guys, do you prefer if I just play the music or talk to you? And surprisingly, the largest majority says, no music. We like when you talk to us. So it's sort of funny to me in a little bit of a way, because I know they get a little nutty, the stories do. But again, there's sometimes I think, why did I tell you guys this little nuttiness? But that's okay. I guess that's just what was meant to be shared at the time. All right, so there's the little start of my page. We'll see how it's gonna go. Maybe I should put those other butterflies I cut off over here. I think I might do that. And here's this one. So watch for the little speedy version of this one coming up this week. And then I'll also link my past art journal ones with you, and some even older ones, real kawaii type style ones. And then let me know what you guys are working on. And also what days you really love watching your YouTube and when. Okay? Well, thanks so much for joining me. Tommy says thank you as well. He's kind of over here. And don't forget that little cat icon on the title. If there's a little cat icon, that means whether the whole video or like a little drop in, Tommy's there. So we'll see you guys soon. Thanks so much.